Hi everybody, welcome back to Quarantine Cooking with Carolyn. Today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious sheet pan meal with salmon and vegetables. You know, as the weather starts getting warmer, I'm going to start showing you how to make some things that are lighter because we just don't feel like eating those heavier things in the summer. So let's get started. This meal is for 2 people, and then you can expand it as you need it. So let's get started. First thing you're going to do is you're going to turn your oven on to 275, which is quite low. Trust me, that's just fine. It's going to work just great. And then I have already lined a sheet pan with some aluminum foil, and I've sprayed it with some cooking spray. Now, if you've never used it, parchment paper is fabulous and would work just as well in this application. And what it is a non-stick paper. You buy it on a roll like this, and you can buy it in the grocery store right where you buy the aluminum foil and the plastic wraps and those kinds of things. And it is fabulous for baking. It is not to be confused with wax paper. Wax paper is a totally different thing. This is a non-stick paper, and it is just great. But I'm going to show you how to do this with the aluminum foil because my thinking is that more of you will have foil in your cupboards than the parchment. But if you haven't experimented with parchment, do so because it's a great thing. I use it all the time, especially when I'm baking. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take, this is just under a pound of salmon, and I'm going to put that down like so. And I'm going to just salt it a little bit, just a wee bit of salt. And I'm going to give it a couple of little turns of fresh pepper. And for now, I'm going to set this aside. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the vegetables in. Now the vegetables are kind of up to you. These, I've chosen kind of an Italian assortment of vegetables. And if you like one thing more than another, you can add more of the one thing and less of the other. And you know, it's totally up to you. So let's get started. I'm going to start first of all with the green beans. These are fresh green beans. And if you've never trimmed fresh green beans, I find the easiest way to do it is to just kind of take them in your hand like that and just get them sort of a little bit even, and then just snip the ends off either with a scissor, a food safe scissor like this, or a knife, and then do the same with this end. You know, my husband made a cooking video, and he made a joke about the food safe scissors. And it really is a thing. Oh, there's one I missed. It really is a thing, like I said. And the difference is that these come apart so that they can be washed and you can get right in there, and there's no residue, no bacteria getting in there. So then we're going to add about 1/4 cup of olives, Kalamata olives. You can slice them if you want or not. Same thing, a sliced red onion, just thinly sliced red onion, about 1/4 cup. I'm going to add about 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes. I'm using the little baby cherry tomatoes because we almost always have these around our house. My husband loves these. So they're almost always around the house. And then I'm going to add some marinated artichoke hearts. And I'm going to add about, I don't know, maybe, that's most of the jar, I think. And I'm also going to add a little bit of that marinade in there. Then I'm going to add, maybe not quite a tablespoon of olive oil, simply because that marinade has olive oil in it as well. So I'm going to add a little bit less there. And then, there we go, some balsamic vinegar, and I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of that as well. Okay. Balsamic vinegar you just buy where you buy the other vinegars. It's a wine vinegar. And it's aged vinegar as well. So you just buy that in the same place you buy the white vinegar or the apple cider vinegar. It should be there. So we're going to toss that all up, and I'm going to bring my salmon back. And I'm going to put the vegetables pretty much right over the salmon, just like that. Get all the goodness in there. So I'm just going to put this in the oven at 275 for 25 to 30 minutes, or until the fish is done and the vegetables are tender. So give this a try tonight, guys. Super easy. I know you've got this.